beginning a mindful selection of will, and what does what have done, a base now home, now a house to grow, family first to call back, town there you once were found, happy, holding a fort of days, going soft, even pace, steady to work, easy at play, coming home this exact way. Standing here, a reminder to the living, what a living has done, a testament to stealthy prospect, and dreams rush like gold. Reside what has become of rubble, a hovel now a home, raise the spirit, a family in their own, a castle, a growth, family home. A dwelling, a standing abode, a haven from the cold, a city, the streets, gathering great, closest to reality, twin flames, fine faces in the rain, cozy up to the fire. There is a rhythm of a home where you feel safe when you are alone. Haven, I speak of dreams, walking, a walk, waking, sight, unseen, holding hope with both hands, helping the neighbor with his garden, a fresh day at ease, at a home. What place is this that cradles life? What time is it? Where is the routine of living? We are what we do, and constant as the weather, no better in ways we was to you who came and went, a blend of aroma and time. The places we were no longer exist. We have what we hold, and I was never yours, as it was I know the blues you sing croon to something better than me. No, not better, different from the everyday. I would say sweet things, and eventually you would wake up and tell me I was not alone. My breaking heart will mend, and send the clothes home to your new lover. Older now, I have no expectations, only myself and what I cultivate in my time. I am at peace and am fine. Missing moments, sweet memory, define the poetry I share. I wonder if you were there at all. Was shared a day of great love a moment ago, not so old. You found me alone, watching the boat gifted a sweet fit, a match. We were glow of summer sun, the breeze and ease of strokes. Your long flowing hair, a mess, a wonder where we went from there. No care to the pages of time, soft words, rhythm, glide, a sign of troubles, aware of what was in you. I found a love in me, a season of dreams, weathered by passes, a grace of the city that brought us to watch the same rising sun. Those days may never go away. A phase in autumn rise, a glory seen by only the gentle. We found a place of rest, never again will we see the seasons of new kicks. A twist was the moment we kissed. It could never be what we dreamed, not a way to see the tragic end of love. Lost again in the city streets, a lover of life and living. Fast woman, you have the best of me, and what dreams relate to words of courtship? No phrase better than I love you. I will always see you in the city as the streets are bare, a lonely planet, and we met for one long embrace, galaxy of wonder as we found each other. Enter and see what there is of me, my day, to believe in everything, a shadow wisp, cold chill rainy days of Seattle. What sadness we consume, a timing of fate. As the summer gathered, a virus we a ground zero mess of experts sought. All that come and healing as just begun. 2 years alone feed away and growing cold to everyone. A mystery of a decade, senses of change rally consumed the hearts losing faith what was known, a mess of us all, and we toil on what was not done, a remorse of a city on its knees, going the lines rise, the crime with sadness as just taking our blows, democratic state what poverty, a community suffers together, we don't know how things are to go, woe and growing together, we rise, struggle as we know makes a beautiful soul.
Beat that nose spray. When I do it, I sneeze. You sneeze like a baby. When I first do that nose spray.
I don't know if I'll get through all these chapters.
What's that?
Oh, my poetry book. I'm trying to publish it. So, put it in different formats.
Yeah, I got two different sprays. I got one that's it's a mucus. It gets rid of the mucus in sinuses, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that one there, I'm supposed to use it no longer than 3 days in a row. And then I kicks till I can't really use it all that much, otherwise it will, fuck with me. And then I got another one I use that is a cortisone, and I do 2 shots in each nostril once daily, and I do that every day, and that will keep the polyps from growing back. Because I had nasal surgery, and also they took all the polyps out, which is kind of cool. I can breathe a lot better. I can smell. I can eat with my mouth closed, and I don't have to worry about not being able to breathe through my nose. Like a totally transformation, you know. It's like awesome. Thinking about running out to Walmart, getting my free coffee at the Starbucks.
Do you mind if I go with you? I don't know if the pharmacy's open. Oh, probably not. Never mind.
You don't think the pharmacy's open?
It might be. So I was thinking.
I don't know. If they close at what, 5, 6 o'clock? I don't know what time they close. I've never been there. But I don't have a car, you know. I take the bus. I do the same
Oh yeah,
transportation.
yeah.
Same
Forgot you
trans-
take the bus.
What's that?
I said I forgot you take the bus.
Yeah.
I was just thinking since
Same
you're going there.
transportation as you. I don't really want to get a car right now because
Gas is really high right now.
not the gas, it's the idea of the parking. Shit, there ain't a lot of parking here anyway. And if you have park on the street there, you're talking people like busting out windows and shit like that. Totally fucking. I'd probably go to. Tell you the truth, if I was to have a car, I'd probably go to prison for murder. Because if I found somebody parking the window on my car, I'd kill the fucker. Teach him a lesson. Never do it again. Just the way I am when it comes to people destroying property. Can't stand it. My brother, he ripped off the house in the country, stole about $12,000 worth of stuff. My little brother and me had stuff out there, and he took. He didn't know that some of the stuff was mine that he took. If he'd have known that, he wouldn't have done it. Because my brother knows that I won't call the cops, and if somebody steals, they're no longer family. You know what I mean, right?
Mhm.
So as soon as he ripped off the stuff out in the country, I called the cops and told them that you need to incarcerate the asshole. They go, well, sorry, but by the time it goes to court, it'll be thrown out because it's a family dispute, right? And I go, well, normally that's how you think, but I'm going to tell you what, this is where he's at. He's bragging about ripping off the house. Right now he's out of the family kitchen bar, restaurant, So you know where he's at. I told you what he did. You guys are already doing a report on the stolen items. I'm going to grab a gun and I'm going to go out and kill the fucker if you guys don't incarcerate. So they said, that's a threat. And I go, no, it's not a threat. You guys said you didn't have time to take care of it. And it's going to be a family dispute. By the time it goes to court, it'll be thrown out. So you guys just said that you ain't going to do it. So here's the deal. I'll give you 30 minutes. I'll leave you leaving at 15. It takes me 15 to get out there. Give you 30 minutes to take care of the matter. If not, I'll do it myself. They had him in jail within 30 minutes. Because the dispatch lady goes, did you realize that if we don't take care of this, he is right. We can't incarcerate him even if he does kill the guy. And, because they said they didn't have time to take care of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So technically it was considered a citizen's, self-insanity or temporary insanity, or whatever they call it.
Mm. Second-degree murder.
Anyway, they took care of it. They put him in jail. They gave him a $12,000 restitution fine. And all that, he had to pay it back. Everything he stole. But they put an officer outside my house for about a week afterwards until they arrested him, or until, after they let him out. Or no, it took him. Before I realized where he was at, it took him about a week before they had him arrested. And then I found out where he was at because I heard that from my friends that he was out at the kitchen bragging, So I called the cops and told them where he was. But before that, they had a cop stationed outside my house because I told them if he shows up at my house, I'll kill him. So that's why they had an officer there. So I told him, I'm a chemist. I made a poison that will kill a human in 15 seconds, drop him dead in the tracks. And I'm very good with a blowgun, a dart gun. Mm-hmm. I basically got my dart gun out, started doing a little practicing, and made a poison, put it at the tip of the darts, and the darts were lethal, very lethal. but never had to use it. I did test it. I tested it on a feral cat.
Mm-hmm.
There was a cat in my garbage. I kept on getting into my garbage. It was a feral, wild cat. And I tried it, and I got, when you hear that thing goes, and it stops about mid, in the meow. I mean, it dropped it in about 6 seconds. It says it will do an animal in about under 15 seconds. A human takes about 15 seconds. It takes about 10 to 15 seconds for an animal. And the reason for that is the particular poison I made is something that you and I consume every day. So technically, we're kind of like a little bit immune to it. We can eat it, we can drink it, but we cannot inject it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So you can eat it and you can drink it, but if it ever gets under your skin, give you a heart attack. Instant. Goes right to your artery and gives you a heart attack, and your heart stops ticking. See, a cat doesn't eat that stuff. So a cat is not, or a dog or whatever, is not immune to that. They don't have any immunity to it at all. It'll hit them right away. And they used it, this particular antidote, they used it with the African pygmies and all that, where they kill their game. That's what they used it for. Because it's a poison that they can kill their game, but it's not poisonous to eat. You know what I mean? So it drops their game, but yeah, it doesn't poison the meat. So it's kind of interesting. And you can buy it at Walmart. Everything, all the ingredients is you can buy at Walmart. And you got to cook it. You got to cook it down to a paste. Got to do it outside because you can't breathe it. So you do it outside. You cook it. You contain it into a stainless steel container. You can touch it. For this particular stuff, I added another ingredient into it. So all you have to do is touch it. You don't have to inject it.
Fractured structure to right with chains and shackles. What to lies to those who have power pressed to push me beyond my limits. Food for thought, refusing to document life in mind of corporate. The world is destroyer of what is right, and at least nothing goes unnoticed. Balancing the scales and rising my value within with power.